Hey everyone, welcome back.
Always ready to dig into some thought-provoking ideas.
Today we're tackling something that's pretty close to a lot of people's hearts, I think. The idea of retiring early.
Early retirement, or maybe more accurately, financial freedom.
Yeah. And we're not just talking about like retiring at 55, we're talking about 40.
That's right. Big, bold claim, right?
Huge.
Definitely raises some eyebrows. Is 40 really the new retirement age? I mean, what does that even mean in today's world?
Right. Is that even possible for like the average person, let alone like what does that even look like?
Well, let's break it down.
Okay,
Hmm?
so work till you're 60, then retire model is, well, kind of outdated.
Saying it's like clinging to an old script that doesn't really serve us anymore.
Makes sense. Like we're living longer, we're healthier, and a lot of us are, I think, craving more freedom and flexibility in our lives.
Exactly. And this really emphasizes that time is our most valuable asset. And that makes sense, right? You can't get time back.
Yeah, it's not like money where you can, earn more of it. Once it's gone, it's gone.
Exactly. So their point is, why wait decades to really start living the life you want? To travel, pursue your passions, spend time with loved ones, all that good stuff. Why put it off till you're 60 when you could potentially have that freedom at 40? Yeah.
But 40, I mean, most people are just hitting their stride in their careers at that point, right? They might have families to support, mortgages, all that.
It's not like you just snap your fingers and suddenly you're retired at 40. It takes planning, it takes effort, and yeah, it probably involves some sacrifices.
And knees strong enough for those hiking trails.
Yeah, it's definitely appealing, right? Imagine having the time and energy to hike the Appalachian Trail at 40 or travel the world or just spend more time with your kids when they're young.
Yeah, because who knows what kind of shape we'll be in at 60.
Exactly. And even beyond physical health, think about the energy you have at 40 versus 60. You might be more adventurous, more open to new experiences.
True. But, okay, let's be realistic. How does someone actually make this happen? Like, what does working smarter, not harder actually look like?
Emphasizes is building income streams that don't require you to constantly trade your time for money.
That's like the holy grail, right? Everyone talks about it.
Right. It's this idea of having your money work for you instead of the other way around.
So you're not stuck in the 9 to 5 grind forever.
Exactly. And there are different ways to generate passive income, like investing in dividend-paying stocks or real estate, or even creating and selling digital products like online courses or ebooks.
I've heard of people doing that, building these online businesses that generate income, like, while they sleep. Sounds kind of amazing.
It can be, but, it's not magic. It takes work to set these things up, to build an audience, to create a product or service that people actually want.
So it's not necessarily easy, but it's about being strategic with your time and effort, right?
Exactly. It's working smarter, not harder. Instead of climbing that corporate ladder, maybe you invest your time in building something of your own, something that can eventually provide you with more freedom and flexibility.
So it's almost like shifting your mindset, right? Instead of just focusing on earning a paycheck, you're focusing on building something that can provide you with long-term financial security and ultimately more freedom.
Yeah, and freedom from what? Right. This idea of like not keeping up with the Joneses. Like it's not about accumulating stuff to impress other people.
Right. It's about designing a life that actually aligns with your values and your goals.
Exactly. And that might mean making some tough choices. Maybe you choose to drive a less flashy car or live in a smaller house so you can invest more in your future freedom.
So it's about prioritizing long-term goals over short-term gratification.
Exactly. Those short-term sacrifices are ultimately worth it if they lead to a life where you have more time for the things that truly matter. Your family, your passions, your health, your personal growth.
I mean, it makes you think, right? If you could have that kind of freedom at 40, what would you do with it?
That's the question, right? What would your ideal life look like? Would you travel the world, start a business, spend more time in nature? The possibilities are endless.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting to think about. Even if 40 isn't like everyone's magic number, I think the core message here is super powerful.
Absolutely. Don't wait for someday to start living the life you want. Whether that means exploring side hustles, learning about investing, or just being more mindful about your spending habits, take action today.
It's about taking control of your future, right? Not just letting life happen to you.
Exactly. And remember, time waits for no one. So what are you waiting for?
So, for all of you listening, take a moment to envision your ideal life. What does it look like? What are you doing? And most importantly, what steps can you start taking today to make that vision a reality?